Hello there, Diet Rebel Scum. Diet Rebel Scum Curious, long time no check-in. Diet Rebel Scum being those of us who have taken the food pyramid and said to hell with that. We don't eat high carb, low fat, we eat high fat, low carb because we think we were told wrong. Now, I still haven't made up a new intro. Our food pyramid has been flipped upside down somewhat. So it is an improvement over the old food pyramid, but not enough for me. So I'm still rebelling a bit, but it is heading in the right direction. So, long time no check-in as usual. I've been pretty bad about these things. But there was a life event, actually one coming, there's a life event and then one soon to follow. Lost a family member since my last check-in. It was a father-in-law. And I remember I think the last video I did, I was out here in the park at lunch. I'm in our parking garage at work now at lunch. It's too damn hot outside to walk around and do one because it's going to be close to 100 degrees today again. So it's been a pretty hot summer. But anyway, so I lost a father-in-law, and I remember I was doing my last video, I believe, I was talking about how important it is for us to take care of our health while we can, so that when we're getting old, and the people, we depend on people to help take care of us. If we can minimize that need as much as possible, and not just so you're not a burden on other people. I don't mean it like it's terrible to be a burden on other people. It is, but then, that's life, but we need to minimize it if we can. That's one good motivation of taking care of yourself in your younger years is, yes, you get to enjoy life yourself more, live, be more active and all that, and then hopefully die quickly, when the day comes. But what's sad to see is having illnesses and chronic illnesses for many years before you do finally pass away, where it makes your own life really tough, and then it makes it tough on those who are caring for you. And so anyway, that just was all highlighted, and so a lot of these things I think are health issues are preventable. And and I'm not talking about drugs. In fact, I hate it when people go straight to drugs for things that we can correct on our own through natural means, just by living a more eating a more species appropriate diet, as is popularly coined by some other YouTubers. And but the medical monopoly, coined by another YouTuber. I'm stealing everything today, but I love that medical monopoly. Getting caught up in that, boy, once you're in that, it's hard to get out. And I'm seeing that with family members. You get on medication and another medication and another medication. Those can get so screwed up, and you can get those can counter each other and cause all kinds of issues, and then you can't trace down what the hell's wrong with you when you have a bad downturn or something. Anyway, so my mother is home on hospice, so she may last quite a while, or may not last quite a while. We don't really know, but we're making her as happy and comfortable as possible. We wanted to not have her in a nursing home ever, and as of how recent events have turned out, it looks like that will be the case. We will not have her in a nursing home because nobody cares for you as much as your family does. There's probably some exceptions to that, and that's terrible, but strangers aren't going to care for you as much as your own family, generally speaking. So anyway, I just thought I'd check in and show you that I am still alive. I am still out here. I'm still running quite a lot. It's been really hot. This summer here in Oklahoma, we've had quite a few days where we've hit 100, and a lot of times I'm running in the morning, with my morning running peeps. But I do get out there in the sun, trying to get that all over tan, keeping this. I don't know if I look very tan in this video, but anyway, this is probably the darkest I've ever been, at least from what I'm seeing. Oh, I'm on a new phone, by the way. A few weeks ago, I finally got rid of my old, it was 8 years old, I believe, iPhone 8. I got back in 2018. Well, now that's like 9 years ago. Anyway, I had that phone forever. It just wasn't holding a charge as well, but it still worked fine, except for it could lose charge pretty quickly once it got below like 50%. It's like I didn't have much time. So anyway, this is what I get, iPhone 17, not the super fanciest camera version. I didn't get the Pro. So iPhone 17 regular. But back to more relevant things. Boy, it echoes in a parking garage when you have your windows down. Somebody could be listening to me, and I may work in the medical monopoly. I may or may not work in the medical monopoly. It's how I know what not to do. If doctors say do it, you might want to do the opposite. That's what a lot of us carnivore and low carb dieters, we kind of subscribe to that, don't we? That's a common theme amongst us. Is we don't. There's a survey out there. I don't know, something like 40% of Americans, I believe it was something really high like that, don't believe the medical establishment or the medical industry has our best interest at heart. Now, to people in the medical industry that really believe in it and make their living in it and don't question it, that sounds like it's like denying God. That's how they behave. You say you don't think your doctor has your best interest at heart, or you suspect that may be the case. It's like, how dare you? Some of these people are just like, how dare you? Where's your medical degree? I hate that crap. I hate that appeal to authority. Oh, that pisses me off. You don't have to have a medical degree to notice something's freaking killing you. Something's chronically, slowly killing you, and it's not just your genetics. That's such a bad cop out from the medical industry. It's like, oh, you're sick? Oh, well, it's just your genes. Take this drug. That's how it goes. That's the medical monopoly right there. We're trying to survive the best we can in it, as long as we're legally allowed to eat what we want and not be forced to eat any particular thing, or as long as informed consent is still a thing and you're not forced to take any drugs that you don't want to take. As long as those things are the case, we still have some control over our health. Yeah, this was like, I guess, kind of a rant video, but it's not a real wild emotional rant yet, because I am at work. I'm at work, and people can hear me. It echoes off the walls around here. So I got to be a little, I got to mind my P's and Q's around here. So, all right, I am sweating. It's, I believe, in the 90s. Let's see, I'm going to turn my car on and see what the temperature is here in the parking garage. Come on now, give me a temperature. Give me a temperature. Maybe we gotta hit this again. Yep, it's 102. And I'm barely sweating. I'm thinking cool. I mean, I am sweating. I'm leaving a sweat mark on the console here, but I'm not dripping sweat like I was this morning when I ran. That's probably way loud, isn't it? I'm talking over my stereo. Okay, I guess that's all I had to say. I'm just chiming in again. As we get older, and our mothers and fathers get older, and we see them get chronically ill, we can see ourselves in them. And it's like, okay, I'm still relatively healthy at the tender age of 54, almost 55. Can I do better than my dad did? And, my dad's still hanging in there. He's 92, and we still play ping pong. I have to post a video of that sometime. I got one on my Facebook from a year or two ago. But anyway, we try to do better than our parents did. Because, our parents were likely locked into the medical monopoly and did all the things that it was recommended to do, which I think has gotten us obese and heart disease and other chronic, I believe a lot of autoimmune deficiencies or autoimmune problems are self-inflicted. Unintentionally by the people inflicted by them, but maybe not unintentionally by the higher ups that recommend the activity to get us negatively affected. All right, I'm just rambling. That's it. I just had to come out and say hi. So let's make this another low carb day, shall we?